Hey everybody, David here, and today I am going to be talking about that new Power Ranger short film that just was released and tell you what I thought about it. So, what did I think about it? I actually thought it was really cool. It was really well done. I really like the dark grittiness that they added to it, and yeah, it was surprisingly pretty cool for a short film. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Pretty short, eh? Yeah. What I really liked about it also was the detail that they put into the short film. Like they got all the names, right? Jason, Zach, Trini, Kimberly, Billy, and even Tommy. Tommy was like the hero at the end who came to rescue Kimberly, or who we thought was Kimberly. I like that they even added Bulk and Skull in this more darker, grittier take. And I even liked the cameo of Rita Repulsa at the end, and that was pretty cool because what made that even more cool was that was played by Carla Perez, who was the Rita Repulsa, the American Rita Repulsa, the one who, after they finished using the Japanese footage of Rita in season 2 and 3 in Power Rangers Zeo, they recasted Rita as an American actress to use original footage because Lord Zed was the first American villain, and they brought in Carla Perez to play the American version of Rita. Since they had Zed there too, might as well get an original Rita, right? And yeah, it was pretty cool seeing all of that. There was some nice Easter eggs. I even like that they had the Machine Empire mentioned in there, and saying that the Machine Empire had taken over the Earth. And for those of you that don't know, the Machine Empire was actually the main villains in Power Rangers Zeo, which was the first season that started changing the tone, not the tone, but it started changing the costumes each year. The suits and the powers would change, and it was a cool name drop, I thought, and it cool seeing that the machines had taken over. So with that being said, why am I making this video? Is it just to talk about this video, this short film that I saw? Yes, but it's also to talk about some of the reactions to the videos. I noticed that a lot of the general public seems to be loving it. They love this take on Power Rangers, and I'm noticing because for those of you that don't know, I am a long-time Power Ranger fan. I have, watched pretty much every season. The last 4 years I haven't been watching and keeping up that much with it, but I've kept up with a lot that I get the idea of what's going on in each season. And most fans would probably not blame me, since it seems like a lot of fans hated the last 4 years anyways. With that being said, though, it seems like the new season, Dino Charge, a lot of people are loving. I haven't seen it yet because it hasn't aired in Canada yet, so sorry. But I do love, all the other seasons that I have. I have seasons 1 through 17 in my DVD collection up here. So I am a true fan, guys. I've watched more than just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, okay? That being said, I noticed on Ranger Board, which is one of the more popular Power Ranger message boards out there, for those of you that don't know, if you're a Power Ranger fan or returning to the fandom, go check out Ranger Board. It's a great place to hang out, and there's cool people down there. But I noticed because they have a discussion thread going on, and I noticed a lot of them are not happy. There's mixed reactions from Power Ranger fans about this, and a lot of them are not happy with the fan film. A lot of people I notice have been complaining that it's too dark, too gritty, this is not what Power Rangers should be, and I want to say this. It's a fan film, guys. Don't get mad over a fan film. This is something that someone created just for the fun of it, not to take it seriously. I mean, you couldn't take it seriously if you want. It's really well done. I'm going to say that. And to me, it's pretty badass. But guys, this is not the show, and it's allowed to take liberties where the filmmakers feel that it should. And it annoys me when I see Power Ranger fans saying that, oh, Power Rangers should never be dark or gritty. It's a silly show. Yeah, well, someone just made it and it's dark and gritty. Deal with it. I also get why some people are angry about it. Like Jason David Frank, he's not angry about it, but he is kind of not worried, but discouraged, I guess, because he doesn't want children to see this and get the wrong idea about Power Rangers. And I get that. I totally understand where he's coming from. And in some ways, I agree with that. But number one, it's a parent's job to make sure what their kids are watching on the internet. If they're not doing their job, that's their problem. And number two, it says fan film at the beginning of this short film. Okay, so if Saban is angry about that too, because I know Saban's trying to take down the short film, and I think he shouldn't, because I think this is great publicity. This is getting Power Rangers back into the public's eye, and that's what Power Rangers needs. People think Power Rangers is a joke, and if something like this can make people think, hey, Power Rangers, this is actually pretty cool. I hope the new movie that they're making, that's coming out in 2016, turns out something like this. I hope not. I hope it doesn't turn out to be something like this. This is good as a fan film, but as a movie, I think, yeah, it needs to be PG-13 at least. It could be a little violent, but not that violent. And no sex and no drugs. That's good for a short film, for a fan film. But for a real film, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like The Avengers, hopefully. A lot of fun, cool action, cool comedy, but with some drama in there as well. And I think with Power Rangers, you can make it relatable for people because they're supposed to be young people with superpowers, right? So, like, if people can enjoy Spider-Man, I think you can do the same thing with Power Rangers on that kind of level, or The Avengers too, or, any superhero movie like that. And also, it's a known fact that superhero movies do not do well with R ratings. An R-rated Power Ranger movie would never work because, yeah, it's a proven fact that R-rated, unless you put a really small budget on it, you might not have a chance at a successful Power Ranger movie being rated R. So, and I'm sure a lot of people are aware with that, but it seems like Power Ranger fans think that this is going to make Lionsgate think that, maybe we should make a rated R. I'm sure Lionsgate is not that dumb, and I'm sure they know what they're doing with the movie. And I feel like fans are like looking at this and thinking that this is what the public wants. Yeah, maybe, but I think we should take a step back a little bit. I think the hardcore Power Ranger fans need to step back, because this is kind of reminding me of the whole Star Trek J.J. Abrams situation, where a lot of Trekkies, they don't like J.J. Abrams' new Star Trek films. I'm not saying every Trekkie is like that, but it's a known fact that a lot of them have been displeased by J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. I love those Star Trek movies. I'm not a Trekkie. I love them. I think they're the best Star Trek movies out there. And believe me, I went back and seen the old ones too. I thought they were good. But they're nowhere near how great J.J. Abrams made Star Trek and how cool he made them. And I think Trekkies need to get over that, just like Power Ranger fans need to get over this being dark and gritty. This is a cool, well-made fan film, and it should be treated as such. So, with that being out of the way, it was a great short film. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's only 14 minutes, so it won't take up all your day. And it's really cool, like I said, especially if you aren't a fan anymore, it looks like. If you're a fan like me that's cool with change and that can, see different versions and different interpretations, I'm not one of those people that like hold on to nostalgia and this is what it should always be. I love the show. I love the cheesiness of the show. Like I said, I still watch the new ones. And yeah, I enjoy the cheese. I think that's what brings the show its charm. But I don't mind seeing something different for once, especially something that a fan made. I think that's really cool that someone, thinks Power Rangers should be like this. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I think what they did was cool. I think their vision was cool and well executed. And it's a fun what if scenario. What if Power Rangers was that dark? So with that being said, guys, that's it. So take care.